Hey everyone, Matthew Haviland here with Keller Realty, and today I have a special story to share. And this isn't just about a beautiful home, it's about a journey that took the homeowners, Pat and Dana, across the ocean while we worked together to sell their home right here in Upper Township. So today you'll hear directly from them about their experience and the challenges they faced moving to London while selling their home. This charming home at 58 Route 50 has been filled with memories, laughter, and years of hard work. With its spacious layout, stunning property, and prime location in Upper Township, it's the perfect place to call home. But what happens when life calls you to a brand new adventure overseas?
Pat and Dana say goodbye to the home that held their years. Trading rooms for something greater, wiping smiles and shedding tears. Jesus is worth it, that's their creed. God's call they'll follow, take the lead. Across the ocean, faith will soar. London's grace they'll now explore.
All right, so Pat and Dana, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with me today, all the way from London. It's great to see you, and thanks for taking the time to talk with us about your experience. So first of all, tell us a little bit about your decision to move to London and what led to this big life change.
Right. So Dana and I have been working for our local church back in New Jersey for many, many years. And our church there partnered with a small local church here in London. And we had been interested and talked about wanting to be involved in missions and working as missionaries. And so the church here just was needing help. And we thought that we could be a right fit for the right time, or at least a good fit for the right time. And so that's why we made the decision to come here with the encouragement and affirmation of our church family and our families back at home.
Yeah.
Now, moving internationally is a challenge in itself, but selling a home while being thousands of miles away, that's a whole different level. So what were some of the biggest hurdles that you faced during the process?
The challenge is just actually preparing to move overseas while preparing your house to be sold and trying to empty it out and just get everything done that needs to be done. It felt overwhelming, but we were thankful for you, Matt, how you just guided us through it all. And we had some wonderful church family who just really kind of came alongside of us and just took over some projects and made sure those things were done. So what really would have been stressful if it was just left up to us, we feel like the burden was taken out of our hands.
Yeah, we couldn't have done it without you guys and family and church friends.
Yes, for sure.
Really a big help.
Many homeowners, they hesitate to sell remotely because of those exact challenges that we talked about. So what were your biggest concerns before listing the home for sale?
I think the biggest concern for me anyway was the time of year. We were actually putting it on the market just before Christmas. Like nobody's thinking of buying a home at Christmas time. And so, we were just wondering, would people even be interested? We had a target date to leave for London. And so there was the concern of, could we actually get everything done in time for what we were hoping to leave, the date we were hoping to leave by. So those are just some things that were a big concern for me anyway. Yeah.
We worked closely together to navigate this process while you were settling into your new life in London. And how did it feel knowing that you had a local real estate expert handling everything for you while you were overseas?
It made all the difference, honestly, because we felt very confident that we had this professional team taking care of all the various aspects of the sale. You guys were always thoroughly prepared. always kept us updated and assured that everything was happening according to plan. So it just made it that much easier.
I was thinking how actually once we got here, I wasn't really stressed about the sale and things happening and everything being finished in time. I was more focused on adjusting to being here, and what a blessing that was that we didn't have to worry that everything was going to get done and the sale was going to go through
and get done well.
Yes,
it really was done well. Mm-hmm.
Having somebody you trust makes all the difference in the
Huge,
world.
yeah.
And we absolutely trust you, Matt. We feel like your counsel was so helpful, just as we navigated what they were hoping we would do and what we should do. That was huge.
Right. Thank you very much.
Looking back on it now, what advice would you give to someone who might be in a similar situation, needing to sell their home from afar? Maybe they're not all the way in London, but they might be out of the area.
Well, that's an easy one. Just get Matt Haviland to do the work for you. But with that, I would say find yourself a real estate agent that you are comfortable with, that you trust, that will be attentive to your concerns, who will communicate well with you and keep you informed on the whole process. That's what we had with you and those who worked in your office. So that was a huge blessing. It was our experience with you guys. So we're just very, very grateful. And we would highly recommend.
Yes. When we had originally were looking at selling the house and our target date of leaving in January, we had even talked about the possibility, would I have to stay behind and then come later after the sale had gone through, but just your assurance that we could take care of everything that we needed to take on our end before we left, and then your communication of what was happening and throughout just those final weeks just was wonderful.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with me today. Really appreciate it. And some of the people watching this video might want to know how they can connect with you or how they can learn more. What would be the best way for someone to get in touch? Yeah,
sure. So we're here with a mission organization that our church started called See Global, SEE global.org. And if you want to learn more about that, more about what we're doing, you can go to that website again, seeglobal.org. And you can even add /Tedeschi, TEDESCHI at the end. That'll put us right to our page on the mission website. Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, thank you so much again for this video chat. We will see you soon.
Yes, thanks. Take care. Bye-bye.
Pat and Dana's journey is a perfect example of how, with the right strategy and support, selling a home, even from across the world, can be a smooth and successful experience. If you or someone you know is looking to make a move, whether near or far, I'd love to guide you through the process and help you achieve your goals, just like we did for Pat and Dana. Thank you both for sharing your incredible journey, and congratulations on this next chapter in London. If you're interested in learning more about Pat and Dana, I'll provide information on how you can learn more in the video description. And if you want to learn how to sell your home and how to buy your next home hassle-free, you can watch this video next.